quarter about to begin. Enzo Hoson, Eman Calo, Sherwin Concepcion, Alex Cabagnot, and James Tempra ang 5 for Basilan. Here's Calo. Drives Concepcion on the kick out. Turnover. Quarter scoring, 22-11 Basilan. They took the second quarter. Nakuha ng Gensan 19-15, and in the third, Basilan regaining control 21-16.
The first few possessions of that third quarter were very crucial para sa Basilan in setting the tone once again after they were outscored by 4 points going into the halftime break, and they were able to regain order on their side of the floor, dictating the pace once again and defending well against Gensan in that third period.
58-46 now. Rosari. Olorde finds Kosari underneath. Masyadong malakas.
I think medyo nagulat rin siya dun sa pasa dahil bagyang libre na dun si Nico Elorde. The reason for that rust attempt.
Cabagnot. Concepcion back to Cabagnot. 8 seconds to work with. The crunch man. That's a tough angle. Rebound nakuha ni Liu. Kita-kita, Eman Calo.
He readily acknowledged it.
Referee Hali D'Amico was quick on the scene. Yan yung bangga.
And then the answer there, right to the chest. Definitely going to be an unsportsmanlike foul. No question about that. That was a hard hit to the midsection.
Kala ko sweet itong si Eman Calo.
Minsan spicy rin.
Oo. That's a nice combination.
Yeah.
Sweet and spicy. Hopefully though, if you're Coach Rich, hindi na siya ma-upgrade.
Yeah.
Because it looked like a close fist.
It was a close fist. It's definitely going to be an unsportsmanlike foul, pero sana hindi siya cause for rejection.
But not for us to decide though.
Definitely. Our referee is really taking a good close look at it.
Yeah, referee Seb Pingol approaching
Upon review, unsportsmanlike foul on number 19, Eman Calo.
This is going to be a very important point here para sa Gensan, because this can be a momentum shifter para sa kanila. They make the 2 free throws, they get a basket, whether it's a 2 or a 3, it doesn't matter as long as they convert.
Marvin Judisio at the line. $37-58 is the count. Good strong game for Marwin. He's got 12 points. Leading scorer for the Warriors. Also has 4 rebounds. Janicio. They go to Nico Elorde. Janicio with the pick. Nico. Liu too deep. They swing it over. Back to the other side. Bringas pulls the trigger. It's a shot clock violation.
Elorde's got to take that shot. As a guard on the floor para sa Gensan, he has to recognize when the shot clock's winding down. When he has the ball and it's only 4 seconds left on the 24, he has to go into the motion of taking a shot.
10th turnover for Gensan. 11 turnovers so far for Basilan. Eman Calo has stayed in the game. Papasok na si Adi Santos sa next dead ball. Kaduyak. Jervy fires. Yes. Ponce Jervy. It's extends the lead back to 12 for Basilan.
That's his range, and another assist delivered by Raymar Caduyak. You know, it's no surprise, Sedef, that Raymar Caduyak has been blossoming into a great court general here for Basilan this season because he's playing under Coach Alex Cabagnot.
7 in the game. 7 assists in the game for Caduyak. Dagangon is fouled. He is their leading rebounder with 8 rebounds this ball game. Free throw of the game brought to you by Extreme Appliances. Ang subok at kompletong appliances brand ng Pilipinas. Stuck at 7 points. Gab Dagangon so far. Tolentino. Kyle. Well, poked away by Mpbl.
That was a tight pass made there by Marvin Janisha. Went right through the needle.
Eloy Tan comes in for Nico Ilorde, who's been hobbling a bit. Tolentino and Mpbl there. Bringas to get the inbound. Tolentino pulls the trigger. That won't go. Tonton Bringas. Valacuña fires and scores. 3-pointer para kay Valacuña, and it's down to 9. The lead of Basilan.
Big basket there para kay Valacuña to get this lead down to single digits. 3-pointer number 7 in the game for the Warriors.
Caduyak turnaround shot. That won't drop. And Jervy Cruz is fouled.
Medyo nahuli dun sa pagpasok si Tonton Bringas, which allowed Jervy Cruz to get that offensive rebound. But nice kick out here. Bringas getting it to Valacuña, his fellow veteran. Acuña a few feet away from that 3-point line, still able to convert.
Get a special deal from 1xBet. Scan the QR code and claim your special offer. Jervy Cruz cannot make the first free throw.
Free throws now starting to be a problem for Basilan. 6 out of 12.
8 of 10 on the other hand for Gensan. Pasok ang pangalawa para kay Jervy Cruz. It's a 10-point game with 7:24 remaining in the fourth. Eloy Tan. Bringas thought about it. Acuña lumapit. Valacuña, yes sir! Heating up here in the fourth. Valacuña with back-to-back hits from beyond the arc.
When it matters the most, you can lean on the former MVP Valacuña.
Jervy Cruz, short. Dagangon with the rebound. There was a whistle already before Dagangon took the shot.
The physicality really going up a few notches here as we go late into the game. You can see how bad these two teams want this victory.
Good challenge by Bringas. Foul before that shot, galing kay Gab Dagangon.
Good thing that action did not escalate.
Zamahari has been inserted to the game to defend etong si Valacuña.
His first taste of action, and usually Mahari would get early playing time, sometimes even start his games para sa Basilan.
Well, they will challenge this last out-of-bounds decision. Talking about the Basilan Court Masters. And we will be right back. Coach Rich Alvarez with the challenge. Magbabalik kami.
Upon review, the challenge was inconclusive. Therefore, the challenge has been
The call
nullified.
will remain, and the challenge will remain. Bringas gets in the lane, travel.
I think also might have,
Natapilok siya.
yeah, rolled his ankle there on that fake attempt.
Let's go to Lyra.
Before tip-off, Coach Alvarez of the Basilan Port Masters was visibly honest and a bit frustrated about the current state of his team with the 3-7 standing. He admitted that the squad hasn't been in its best form lately. Hindi talaga magandang tapo namin, he said, clearly carrying the weight of their recent struggles. Despite the pressure, Coach Rich still managed to flash some humor. Balikan mo na lang ako mamaya pag nanalo na kami, he joked. And mukhang babalikan ko nga dahil sa success itong Basilan. Back to you guys.
Maraming salamat, Lyra, and that shows you the demeanor of Coach Rich. No, he's a fun, easygoing guy, and that's Tonton Bringas rolling his ankle there. Binalik na si Layo Rodriguez sa laro. Still a long way to go though. 7-point game. Jervy misses. Long rebound ends up with Enzo Hoson. Against Eloy Tan, his former teammate. Eloy is whistled for the foul. That is the third on Gensan here in the fourth.
Well, they've been forcing Basilan into outside shots. The thing is, after those outside shots, it's gotten into long rebounds, which Basilan has been able to go after. So instead of generating stops and getting an opportunity to run on the break and get a basket, Gensan has to defend again in the half court.
And that's the fourth team foul on Gensan. No, they're already over the limit, actually. Penalty na. Oh, Mahari, that's a big hit on Tan. An offensive foul on John Mahari. Basilan just can't seem to put together a nice offensive sequence here in the fourth, Javi.
They want to avoid possibly a meltdown here because madalas na nangyayari sa kanila to. Fourth quarter, not able to get a good finishing kick. The defense of Gensan has turned up a notch, really trying their best to contend for those loose balls, generate offense themselves because they're still down here and they need to convert. But Basilan still doing a good job of really holding the fourth here.
Coach Rich with a challenge on that offensive foul on Mahari. We'll be right back.
Upon review, the challenge was unsuccessful.
Unsuccessful challenge for Coach Rich. And he was moving Mahari.
He really charged in to Eloy Tan there, right through the chest. Definitely an offensive foul. Gensan has to make do with this possession and score.
Acuna from deep. Boom. That's a three. Para kay Val Acuna. That's the third triple. Para kay Val dito sa fourth.
Who better to go to than Val Acuna here in the crucial moments? Cal Tolentino is on the floor, but Acuna is much accustomed to these types of situations. But this guy, though, after terrorizing Gensan the entire first half, 14 points in just 10 minutes, ngayon, nakakuha ulit siya ng magandang pasa galing kay Raymar Caduyac.
Caduyac with the assist of the game, brought to you by 1xBet, title sponsor of the Mpbl. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet. 18 points for Adi Santos. Trabaho niya, tumapos. But he could not complete the three-point play. That's 8 assists para kay Ray Marcaduyak. 6-point lead for Basilan, 5.5 to go. Acuna uses the pick from Larry. Val again, it's short. And look at Rodriguez with the offensive rebound. Larry misses.
Yeah, that's going to stay. Adi Santos was the last one on basketball, tapped it out of bounds.
Yeah, we're asking dun sa rebound kung may foul dapat kay Enzo Hoson.
Warning on Basilan Report Masters for improper substitution.
Coach Rich wasn't very happy with that possession. A bit frustrated with what happened. He's going to move on here. Also tell his team to do the same.
Enzo Hoson whistled for the personal. Nasa penalty na rin ang Basilan. Kyle Tolentino is at the free throw line. 5 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. Gensan has done a terrific job na makabalik dito. It has not been the best of nights shooting the basketball from beyond the arc, but somehow they find a way. They've shot just 26% from the 3-point line, 36% from the 2-point zone, pero they are within striking distance. Get a special deal from 1xBet. Scan the QR code and claim your special offer.
It's because of the grit that they've been showing defensively. They are determined to really fight and contend every possession. They're not going to back down too easily here against Basilan. They want to try and sustain this winning run that they've had. They've won 4 of their last 5 games, while Basilan has dropped 3 of their last 4.
Alex Cabagnot against Val Acuna. 2 veterans going at it. Cabagnot gets in the lane. That's a foul on Marwin Jonicio.
He really tried to barge in between those 2 defenders. Alex Cabagnot going to his left side.
This has been the problem here para dito sa Gensan. It's all about staying in front.
Yeah.
Kasi kanina pa, every time, you know, the situation for Adi Santos was always created because the guards have been beating their defenders off the dribble.
Oh, but I already mentioned this earlier. It's because all of them are offensive threats, yung mga guards nitong Basilan, even the guys from the bench. And now you have Alex Cabagnot running the show, all very capable of scoring the basket. But they've been doing both jobs, scoring and orchestrating.
Cabagnot, that's Alwin Alday earlier. Nahanda na para sa laban nila against Binyan. In a while, a streaking Binyan team. Magkadikit din sila sa team standing, so watch out for that ball game. Val Acuna, 12 to shoot against Adi Santos. Parehong top candidates natin para sa best player of the game yan. Lorde drives, no. Tonton staying composed, no good. Tonton puts it in. Down to 5 ang lamang ng Basilan. Tonton Bringas shrugging off that ankle injury earlier to give Gensan a lift.
Playing almost 14 minutes in this game, doing a little bit of everything. 8 points now. He's got 6 rebounds as well as 4 assists.
Tapos ang tira ni Alex Cabagnot. Rebound, Jonicio. A big basket coming up here for Gensan. Off the mark, Andres. Val Acuna.
Well, there's still 3 minutes and 57 left on the game clock. These guys are playing like it's the final seconds.
They're going for the home run play there. Val Acuna.
These 2 teams have gotten us on the edge of our seats here.
Could be a playoff preview as well. Itong laban natin.
Yeah, you're right.
65 to 60. Alex Cabagnot, bigay kay Jervy Cruz, pulls the trigger. And Consi Jervy knocks down the jumper to make it a 7-point lead. Lee Yu drives, and a whistle going against Gab Dagangon.
Boy, He really wanted a quick basket after that big two-man game. Two veterans running that show. Simple pick and pop, and Jervy Cruz over the hand of Tonton Bringas. That's a defense that he's used to seeing back in their collegiate days. FEU versus UST.
EU could not convert the first free throw. 3 minutes and 33 seconds remaining. 3 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists para kay Liu. He's 1 for 2. Nico Ilorde goes back to the bench. Eloy Tan replaces him. Eman Calo. Kabagnot wants it against Tan. Jervy puts the ball on the deck. The turnaround shot from Jervy. Wild. Liu pushing. Natapik ni Adi Santos. Recovered. No. It's a turnover.
And even in those kinds of situations, Adi Santos continuing to make an impact.
Oo. Importante yung tapik na dito.
See here, Liu was ready to go and lead the break here for Gensan, but he comes from behind and taps it, influencing this turnover for Gensan.
Big Masaglang comes back for Joel Liu. 67-61. A foul away from the ball. That's on Tan. Free throws coming up for Kabagnot.
Basilan should take advantage of these free throws being given to them. They haven't had a good percentage from the line tonight. 9 out of 16.
3 minutes and 5 seconds remaining. Kabagnot 3-5-4. Free throw shooting for both teams. Dito, Avi. Only 9 of 17 for Basilan. Gensan with 10 of 14 for 71%. Split at the line para kay Alex Kabagnot. 68-61 namang ang Viva Port Masters. 3 minutes remaining. Eloy Tan, Tuping Masaglang. Marwin Jonicio, binabata ni Adi Santos. The handoff to Tan. Eloy drives. Fouled.
Well, I thought he was going nowhere. He was met by two defenders. Just had the presence of mind to put that ball up and fish for the foul. They were able to draw it on Gab Dagangon, who comes out of the game with 5.
And decision time here para kay Coach Rich. He brings in Raymar Kaduyak. Eloy Tan at the line. First one goes in para kay Eloy.
And Gensan has to buckle down even more defensively here with both Kabagnot and Kaduyak now on the floor to orchestrate para sa Basilan. You also have Eman Calo there. So 3 guards on the floor for Coach Rich Alvarez.
Masaglang trying to bother Kaduyak. They go to Kabagnot against Tan. The crunch man inside the paint. Finds Santos. Labas kay Kaduyak. Jervy. Ball poked away. It's a foul on Masaglang.
That's definitely a frustrating call. Tan thought he had all ball. Coach Elvis will try and challenge this. Shot clock winding down. That could have been an opportunity for a transition attack para sa Gensan.
Coach Elvis with a challenge. And we will be right back.
Upon review, the challenge was unsuccessful. Ball on the floor stays. Foul on number 18.
Unsuccessful challenge for Coach Elvis Tolentino.
Got a lot of hand on that swipe attempt. Si Eloy Tan. Cruz will be tested at the free throw line now.
Jervy Cruz, his first game back after winning as counselor.
Eight points currently in the game para kay Jervy Cruz.
Janicio, 69 to 63. Oh, another foul.
Yeah, Calo trying to hold down Val Acuña as he was trying to meet the ball on the handoff on top from Eloy Tan. Both teams are already over the limit with still 4 minutes remaining in this game, so you could expect a lengthy finish here.
Val Acuña coming alive here in the second half. It's a 5-point game.
18 points in the game for Val Acuña after struggling in the first half. Acuña coming alive here in the fourth.
Acuña, all of his 18 here in the second half. Enzo Joson returns. Cabagnot, Caduya, Joson, Santos, and Cruz. The referees have been calling it tight.
Oh yeah,
Dito sa ating fourth quarter.
almost every possession down these past few times have been fouls.
Cabagnot against Acuña. Alex sees a gap. The kick out to Joson. Enzo, good line. Pasok yan para kay Enzo Joson. Trying to torment his former team here. 7 points for Enzo Joson.
He's not had a lot of buckets in this game, Sidelf, but each time he was able to make a shot, very timely. Itong mga score ni Enzo Joson. Earlier to try and quell a rally, now the same to try and bring the hammer down on these Gensan Warriors. What a pass there by Alex Cabagnot when he blew by Val Acuña. Talagang pinahirapan ni Val si Alex Cabagnot on that right side. Took a while for him to make a decision, but when he did, was able to get past Acuña and saw that Joson was open for the three-point shot.
A 7-point cushion now. Tolentino jumper is good. Babasa 5 ang lamang. Santos brings the ball down. Caduya. Val Acuña against him. Now they go to Cabagnot. Eloy Tan ang nakabantay doon sa kabila. Caduya will fire. No. The rebound, Jervy Cruz. Turn around. Jervy. A big basket for Jervy Cruz.
They get the shot that they wanted itong Gensan. They got Caduya to miss from the outside. But see here, nobody boxing out Jervy Cruz.
Play of the game is brought to you by 1xBet, title sponsor of the Mpbl. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet. 10 points for Jervy Cruz. The lead has been extended back to 7 para sa Basilan. We'll be right back. Minute and 26 remaining. Basilan's next 3 games, they go up against Cebu, Mindoro, and Pasig. A good chance here for Coach Rich to put together some wins para sa kanila after that very challenging schedule to start their campaign dito sa Season 7 natin.
They want to try and get out of the bottom half of the team standings in the South.
Eloy Tan fires a 3. It's short. Rebound. Fought for. Last touch ni Enzo Joson. It will remain with Gensan. Val Acuna returns. Still a 7-point lead for Basilan. Tonton Bringas. Junicio has it. He'll fire a 3. Too strong. Joson with the rebound. Cabagnot gets it across. Binigay kay Enzo. Joson in under pressure. Enzo. Cruz with the pick. Jervy for 3. Too strong. Kyle quickly to Val. Acuna. Oh, Val Acuna. That's from the Binyan logo. 21 points for Val Acuna. Incredible stroke tonight, particularly in the second half para kay Val Acuna.
What a gutsy attempt. See here the forward pass coming from Tolentino. You had Joel Liu cutting through the middle. Possibly could have been an easy 2 points for Liu, but Acuna taking matters for himself with the defense draped all over him. Joson had that one challenged.
Val Acuna, 14 points in the quarter, 21 in the game. That's all in the second half, and Kaduyak misses the free throw. Basilan only 11 of 21 from the free throw line, so a glimmer of hope here. 2 for 2. 40 seconds remaining. Tan in trouble against Kaduyak. Bringas. Junicio. We go to Val Acuna. Adi Santos right in front. Oh! A foul! A foul on Adi Santos against his former teammate Val Acuna, and Val will shoot 3 free throws. Woo! Assistant Coach Mactan could not believe it. Tingnan natin yung nangyari dito, Javi.
Ooh, I don't think there was any contact, but parang nadaplisan yung wrist.
No, I think it was more of the arm right there.
Well, they've been calling it really tight here in the fourth quarter. Lots of fouls being called.
Acuna, what a half for him. He missed the second.
Oh, this door is still wide open here para sa Gensan, but Acuna's got to make this free throw.
2 timeouts for Basilan. No more for Gensan. Acuna. 2 for 3. And Coach Rich sues for time. He has a decision to make. Will he get it across for a 14-second shot clock that will leave 8 seconds para dito sa Gensan, or dito siya mag-i-inbound sa kanila sa court ng Gensan?
Ngayon lang, hindi pa dito hanggang dito sa labas. All kasi yung mga kapapasok. Guys, ha? Pwede niya yung mga pwede. Basta ito na tayo. Patawin yan!
Jeremy, you still good, right?
Guys, it's nothing special, guys. We just need the inbound. Alex, I want you to inbound. All we need to do is just get the ball in bounds, really. Alexa, just get open. Hey, be ready to, just be ready to flash. Don't be shy. Flash to the ball, pass it, pass fake if you have to. Relax, guys. Okay? All we need to do is just inbound and take care of the ball. Don't try to dribble. All right, Enzo.
And Coach Rich Alvarez keeping it simple in that timeout.
Well, it looks like they're going to use the length of the floor here so that Gensan might not have an opportunity
it's a risk as well because
Yeah.
Gensan,
If they get the steal, it's going to be an easy romp to the basket. They're going to be near their ring. And just like Coach Rich said, they just need to get it inbounds.
yeah, pakita lang. No, just flash if you need to. And Kaduyak gets it, and the foul on Kyle Tolentino. So Kaduyak under pressure.
If there's a guy that they wanted to foul, it's got to be Raymar Kaduyak or Adi Santos. Kaduyak missed his last 2 free throws. Adi Santos is not really a good free throw shooter. So Kaduyak right now, he'll definitely be tested because this could make or break the game for Basilan.
Kaduyak 0 for 3 in his last 3 attempts. So it is a 2-point game. 19 seconds remaining. Important for Gensan here to grab the rebound. A chance for them. But Kaduyak goes 1 for 2. 3-point lead for Basilan. Gensan needs a 3. Basilan needs a stop. Junicio. Bigay kay Eloy Tan. They're trying to set up Val Acuña here for sure. There's a double team. Tolentino keeps it in play. Tonton Bringas will fire a 3. No!
Oh, what defense shown there by Basilan. Lots of indecision by the ball handlers of the Warriors, Eloy Tan and Marvin Junicio. Not a lot of intention in the way that they moved when they crossed half court.
We've been impressed at the way Basilan was able to, execute offensively, especially sa first half. Ngayon, they did so well there defensively to deny Gensan that final possession.
Acuña was waiting for it in that right corner, but they couldn't get it to him. Kyle Tolentino tried to meet the basketball, but as soon as they got it, they trapped him on the sideline.
Bigs on top. Bigs on top. Guard sa ilalim. Let's just set a double down screen. Get open. Make the pass. Sabay.
Passing it here.
Tingin.
Malayo yung tapo na. Hey, go touch the ball. Everyone has to go to the ball. Go.
Coach Elvis Tolentino. It looks like the comeback will fall short here para sa kanyang kupunan. A second remaining. Basilan just needs to get it. Oh, Alex gave it to Val, and Val almost made the shot.
He took the risk. He was very confident that it was too far out for Val Acuña, even with his hot hands here in the fourth quarter, to even make the shot. But wow, only a guy like Alex Cabuegnot can do that, a veteran in this game. He was just so confident that this win was going to go their way.
And a hard-fought win para dito sa Basilan Viva Port Masters. It took a while, and they struggled to seal this one, pero they were able to pull it off, holding off. And Gensan Warriors, our best player of the game, is brought to you by 1xBet, title sponsor of the Mpbl. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet. Adi Santos scored 14 in the first half, where Basilan took control and then finished with 20. Some crucial baskets in the second half.
Well, it was a total team effort, but you gotta give it to Adi Santos. He set the tone para sa Basilan in terms of points in the paint. It really helped the Viva Port Masters establish an early lead.
Final score, Basilan pulling off a 3-point victory over the Gensan Warriors. Let's go to Lyra Punsalan.
Adi, first of all, congratulations on your career high performance. Sinabi ni Alex kanina that you guys really needed to adjust, and you were able to do that. After a string of losses, gaano ka-fulfilling na finally nasungkit nyo na tong panalo?
Siyempre, una sa lahat, nagpapasalamat ako sa Diyos, binigay sa amin yung panalo. Tsaka kailangan na talaga namin manalo, hindi pwedeng nando kami sa baba. Kaya nagdo-double effort kami sa practice, extra time. Tsaka binibigay namin yung best namin.
And another one, sinabi din ni Coach Rich na nag-e-effort naman kayo. Paano nyo sinigurado na matranslate yung effort na yun para manalo ngayong gabi at hopefully magtuloy-tuloy pa?
Ano lang, syempre tulong-tulong kami. Saka talagang usap-usap kami mga players para syempre makuha na namin yung panalo.